wintry conditions in Pullman, Washington, but we are ready to go inside Beasley Coliseum. Pac-12 women's basketball grabbing the Friday night spotlight. Washington State hosting Arizona State. And we are underway. Just like that, just like that. How do you like me tonight?
Well, those are the veterans right there. Murakatete recognizing it. Just the indecisiveness right there by Arizona State.
Extra pass, wide open. Oh, baby, Wallach hits the three, is fouled, and she'll go to the line.
Well, here we go with Villa. We talked about her ball handling in the open, how she's taking over that responsibility and finding the open shooter with Wallach. Wallach's one of those players that I really think could step up. She's averaging about 8.7. If she could start producing double digits for this Cougar team, that's going to be a big step for them in advancing far into Pac-12.
Look at the follow-up by Ledger Walker. Murakatete can't believe she missed the layup, but there's Charlize. Heady play to follow just in case. So what a run by Washington State to start this contest. Watch number 5. One-handed, no sweat. 10-0, Washington State. But here comes Charlize. Dumping it inside, single coverage. Look at the footwork.
Yeah. And Bella's just too much right now for the Sun Devils. She's getting too deep in the paint. Her positioning is too deep. It's too easy for her just to turn around and score.
Doing that work early.
Yeah, yeah. And you gotta love it when your bigs run the floor, right? And the guards are finding them. So she's running the floor and establishing that position early.
Another Arizona State turnover. Inside, oh, with the big mean is B. Ball poked away. Love the hands by Simmons. Arizona State looking to get on the board, but look at the block by Villa.
They've got to find someone to get the, you just need to see the ball go through the hole.
Boy, I love that. Body control by Colville. No time like the present. Here's today's clean, simple eats. Eat clean and get results moment or moments, Steph.
Hey, it has started right from the tip-off. You see Murakatete tipping it there to Ledger Walker for the easy layup, and then just finding each other. It's really been all Washington State. Turnovers by Arizona State turns into points for Washington State. Misses the layup, but guess what? Teammates are there for you. And right here, Villa, nice and high for Colville, keeping it nice and high for the finish.
So Washington State calls the timeout. Let's see what they have dialed up. Mid-range jumper. Kind roll for Washington State and B. 26-14. 6:05 left in the second quarter. You just see the strength of B. It was 18-0 early in that first quarter. Too deep for Murakatete.
Well, and these posts, Beyonce and Murakatete, when you're looking at them, they feel where their defender is.
And Simmons is starting to make her presence felt. Eyeballing Murakatete and still gets it down. Footwork, slick play. Gotta love that by Jenna Villa. Unlucky there for Miller. Washington State will give her that shot until she can prove them otherwise. Slick footwork by Ledger Walker.
And it was, and it starts with Murakatete getting the position, though, on her player to open up that lane.
Not there. Murakatete mops up. Fade away, not there. Jenna Villa with a good board, and here's LA Villa, no relation. All kinds of room for the Italian, and she scores. But answering right away, LA Villa.
They're in there with Novosel. Crisp, I believe we saw go out with that injury. Hopefully she's doing okay.
And again, Washington State answers. Off the pick, Wallach. Clear lane and scores.
And I think the the reason why she got that lane so open is because Bella was occupying that off block.
Lead is 11 for Washington State, under 7 to go in the third. Ledger Walker, you bet.
Ledger Walker had 8 in the first half, and we kind of said it's kind of a quiet 8, right? You love the stretched out layup by Simmons to get past the length of Clark. But here you go. Too easy.
Yep.
I mean, barely taking any time off the shot clock there.
So under 3 left to go in this third quarter. Wallach, again, just a steady game for Tara.
And really up to that point, the Sun Devils had a really good defensive set, but give up the offensive board, which results in a second chance point for the Cougars.
61-47. Washington State has always answered with a bucket after Arizona State scores, and once again, good defense by Simmons, dumping it inside. How smart is Bella to just let the defender go by? She was so quiet early, and I love the fact that she just hasn't quit. Look at that. I mean, the two veterans combining, you know, Ledger Walker, and how many times have they done that? Bella and Charlize.
Yeah, Jenna Villa has done a nice job of coming out from the three-point line to crash in for the O boards.
Extra pass. All right, Bella, you rascal, and you hit Villa, and LA hits the three.
Yet again, really like her body control in there. Gets into the paint, a nice little turnaround.
Sweeping to the bucket and avoiding the block. Nicely played, Jenna Villa. Inside, game's not over yet in terms of scoring as Koval, as Washington State defeats Arizona State 79-64. Convincing victory for Washington State. Cammie Etheridge and her club going to 2-3 in conference play. Arizona State falling to 0-6 in Pac-12 play. A lot of smiles for this Washington State bunch. Bella,
never one to shy from the camera.
Look at you.
I know.
Rascal. We've got some numbers, I hope, to show you, which kind of shows you why Washington State was as dominant as it was, and it was a team effort.
It was. They got the 4 players into double digits, and a couple that were knocking on the door of a double-digit performance tonight. Really, it was a dominant performance by the Cougars in the paint, more than doubling what the Sun Devils did, 42 to 20 points.
So that'll do it. Washington State defeating Arizona State 79-64. For Stephanie, our entire broadcast crew, I'm Ann saying so long from the Palouse. Thank you for kicking off your weekend with us. Hope to see you again on Sunday. Come on back. Until then, have a great night, everybody.